It's time for us to start thinking about writing a paragraph. In our example here, we've got our title, Cats or Dogs, which is the better pet. And we've also got an introduction, the way we looked at yesterday. In this case, we've started with a situation. What's going on? What's going on is, in Australia, the most popular pets are cats and dogs. And then, as you can see, we've got the opinion of the author, which is me. I think cats make better pets than dogs. And that's our introduction all done. So it's time for us now to start writing our first paragraph. And it's a really good idea to help your reader and know where they are by using connectives. So we're going to use the connective firstly because it's our very first point. So I'm going to write that down now. Firstly. And when we use connectives like this, we always use a comma after. And you'll see when I finish writing this sentence that when I read it, I do pause as you do with commas. You'll hear that when I read the sentence. Right, we've got our connectives. Now it's time to actually make a statement. What is our point? What do we think? Well, firstly, cats are easier pets to own. I've made it my point. Underneath that, I'm going to start explaining why, and I'll be talking about things like, well, you don't have to bath a cat, you don't have to take it for a walk, and they sort of look after themselves a lot more than dogs do, don't they? You really don't have to fence a cat in like you would a dog. It's not going to run away. Or at least you don't have to build a fence around your property anyway, around your house. But what I want you to do is be able to write your first sentence for the paragraph using a connective. Our second example is on the topic of daily PE. Is daily PE an important part of our school day? That's our title. As you can see, it's underlined. It's got a question mark. So we're asking the reader a question in our title. Underneath that, we've got our introduction. We looked at those yesterday, didn't we? And as you can see, the very first sentence in our introduction tells us what's going on. What's the situation? Most Australian schools have a 15-minute daily PE session during learning time. That's what's going on. Underneath that, you can see we've got our opinion. I think daily PE is worth having. That's our intro pretty much done. The next step now is to start writing that first paragraph, the first reason why I think what I think. And we're going to start it with a connective, and that connective is firstly. Daily PE helps students learn. Now I'm going to read my first sentence. Listen for that pause after firstly, because that's what the comma's there for. Firstly, daily PE helps students learn. Now the rest of this paragraph is about me explaining why I think that's the case. And I'm going to be talking about things like it's good for them to get an energizer and stay alert and focused. It wakes them up, gets them out of their chair, gets them moving around, gets students moving around. And all of these things help learning. But that's to come later. So what we've got is our first sentence with a connective. This is our third example, and our title is Riding a Bike is a Great Way to Travel. And as you can see, once again, we've got an introduction, and we're stating what the situation is. Many people ride their bikes to school and work each day. That's what's going on. And then after that, once again, we've got our opinion. I think more people should travel by bike. So now we're ready to write our first paragraph. We're going to start with a connective again. That connective is going to be firstly, with a comma. And now I state my point again. What's the point of this paragraph? What do I think? Firstly, riding a bike is good for our Okay, so underneath that first sentence, just as we did with the other two examples, we'd then give reasons, we'd explain why we think that's the case, and we'd be talking about the fact that compared with the car, there's no pollution, there's no emissions, and we'd be explaining why riding a bike is good for the environment. So there's our third example.